We know the arguments, right? The White House, and look at that, Kamala Harris looking through the border wall there, down on the southern border. I don't know what specific agency she's with there, probably CBP, Customs and Border Protection.
On the very day that Kamala Harris returned to the border for the first time in 3 years, news drops about new troubles in our border crisis. This is bad news for all of us, but it might be worse news for Kamala. I'm Reese, and this is Back Porch News.
ICE has something called a non-detained docket. Essentially what that is it means migrants who were encountered by DHS but are no longer in federal custody.
First, I want to take a second to point out just how illegal and insane all of this is. This is nothing but dereliction by fiat that these aliens can, with impunity, enter our nation and know that the Border Patrol is pulled from patrolling the border to record these very same illegal crossings. But it gets worse.
According to a letter that the acting director of ICE just sent to Texas Congressman Tony Gonzalez, on ICE's non-detained docket, they're currently tracking 425,000 non-citizens who have been convicted of a crime.
That is almost 500,000. That's the population of Wyoming. But they're all criminals. And those crimes are in addition to border crossing offenses. These are convicted criminals, and another 250,000 others with pending charges. And don't forget that ICE, INS, and the Border Patrol are not understaffed from keeping illegals out, but from bringing them in and processing them. That is, streamlining their illegal entry. That was the entire purpose of the so-called bipartisan Senate bill.
Jaw dropper here too, guys, is all these numbers we just rattled off, they don't even account for the nearly 2 million gotaways.
You might ask yourself, why would Kamala be attached to this? She's not president, and according to her, she's not even a border czar.
I've asked her, the VP today, because she's the most qualified person to do it, to lead our efforts with Mexico and the Northern Triangle and the countries that help. We're going to need help in stemming the movement of so many folks stemming the migration to our southern border.
The fact is that Kamala was supposed to be dealing with all of this since 2021. But she often declares, I was sent to deal with the root causes. Well, how is that going? The fact that we still have surges at the border means that the root causes are still very much in play. Anyway, that's the view from my back porch. If you found it interesting, throw us a like, leave a comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time from the back porch.